Today, in fact, we have called this press meet because an important event has happened. That in the last 23 years, we've been in the forefront of skill-oriented courses. Safety courses, fire safety courses undoubtedly is a skill-oriented course. And today in India, especially the central government, of course the state governments also, are giving a lot of importance for skill development anywhere, everywhere. With the view that skill development is a must today for the economy to further grow up. Especially central government is spending a lot of time and money to ensure that skill development takes place in a proper way. In fact, with this view in mind, the central government has instituted the National Skill Development Corporation, NSDC. NSDC today is the apex body in India in controlling, guiding skill development institutes and programs. We are happy to announce to you all that NSDC has recognized the skill development initiatives initiated by TUV Rheinland Nife Academy. That NSDC has come forward and approved the safety and fire courses conducted by TUV Rheinland Nife Academy. This is a very important step, basically because we the pioneer in India in fire safety programs. We the brand leader in India today in fire safety program. We have the most number of training centers in India in fire safety programs. We train around 5,000 to 6,000 students in a year in India in fire safety. We have placed many of our students in many of the prestigious organizations in India. If you take the Bombay airport, we have around 100 students of ours working there. If you take Hyderabad International Airport, we have around 50 or 60 of our students, past students working there. The Delhi airport, also abroad, the Dubai airport, the Abu Dhabi International Airport, the Oman airport. Take most of the major construction companies, L&T's, Gammon India, IVRCL, Raheja, you name any of them, any of the major construction outfits. We have tons, hundreds of our students working there. It's the first time NSDC is approving a safety and fire course. And this is a major development in the area of unfolding of safety and fire programs in India. In fact, most of the students who come for the safety courses, the fire fighting, fire protection oriented courses are from a particular segment of the society. They come from, the economically backward segment, the educationally backward segment. These courses, in fact, are an uplifting courses for them. These are people who can never go for engineering programs. These are people who can never step into a medical college. Either they do not have the money or they do not have the educational qualification. But they get uplifted in the society when they become a safety officer. They get a respected job and they get a decent salary as a safety officer. Now to this segment, the NSDC approval becomes a very big boon, because with the NSDC approval, these courses and the students qualify for bank funding. So far, these courses were never funded by the banks. None of our students were becoming eligible for bank loan. But with the NSDC approval, our students are becoming eligible for funding. This is one very big advantage, apart from the certificate that they get from NSDC. Undoubtedly NSDC, which is established by Government of India. Another major advantage which comes to students is when they go abroad. In abroad, especially in the Gulf-oriented countries, safety and fire is a very important activity because of petrochemical storages, because of construction. The biggest budget in the world in the area of safety is in the Gulf countries. And one of the major construction activities in the world is in the Gulf countries. As a result, they need hundreds of people to work in the area of safety and fire. So when our students go abroad, for them to get the attestation at the embassy on their certificate, that now becomes smoother and easier with the NSDC approval. Undoubtedly, with NSDC approval, the chance of their placement today in India, in private sector, in public sector, it's going to become much more smoother and bigger. Of course, with the NSDC approval, we are also now looking forward to expanding much more in India. Already, we have around 100 centers operating, but we're planning to put up another 100 center more in places where we are not there. For example, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, Rajasthan, also to unexplored areas and districts in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar and West Bengal. 100 more centers are planned in the next 1 or 2 years' time. At the moment, we have already 100 center and close to around 6,000 students sitting into our classroom. I conclude it here, hoping that you would have a lot more questions to ask, and I would be happy to answer them. Thank you. This year, in making around 30 more centers, we've already spent around 2.5 crores. I reckon it would cost us another 6 to 7 crores more to be invested. These courses range from 4.5 months to 1 year. Various modules are there ranging from 4.5 months to 1 year. The educational qualification is either 10th standard or 12th standard.
What's the fee structure?
It's around, it ranges between 65,000 to 80,000 rupees.
Do they all get jobs? What is the...
There are plenty of opportunities. Close to around 60 to 70% of our students every year gets placed. In the area of placement, apart from our effort, there has to be an effort from the individual student also. So it depends upon his capability, but openings are there. Enough openings are there, because basically after 2001, when the central government passed the Construction Safety Workers Act, it is today a compulsory thing in any construction site, especially larger construction sites. It's now compulsory that a safety department has to be there, which was not there before 2000. So with that having come, lots of opportunities are available today.
So what is the job requirement in the market in India? Any estimate on that?
Approximately it should be in the range of around 25,000 to 30,000 people required per annum. There are two sectors. One is construction segment, construction industry. The other is the manufacturing industry. Both of these segments are controlled by governmental rules in the area of appointment of safety people. The manufacturing sector is controlled by the Factories Act. Factories Act is making it compulsory that any manufacturing outfit with more than 500 people working there, a safety department is compulsory. They can't operate. Similarly, any major construction company, they cannot put up a construction site without having a safety department. So these are compulsory. As a result, people are required. They cannot avoid it.
What about people going abroad? What is the percentage of the trained people who
We have a very big percentage of our students going abroad, especially by virtue of two areas. One is Kerala, other is Andhra and Telangana put together. Especially to the GCC, Gulf countries. I think on the overall, if you look at all over India figures, if you take at least 35% of our students work abroad, especially in Gulf countries, where a lot of openings are there for safety and fire. It's in the range of around 25 to 30 crores. Currently, there are 7 centers in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. There are around 3 centers here in Hyderabad city. Balance is there, 4 centers in the Andhra. Over here, we're planning around another 15 more centers.
1-5.
1-5.